Most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
A wonderful Wednesday out there. If you've stepped out, we were basking in the sunshine and now increasing cloud cover moving into the western side of the state. Noticeable here on our Utah Lake camera. Temperature sitting at 79 degrees. Today's a quiet day, but tomorrow that starts to change. We get a system coming our way and we've got several weather warnings posted. I'm going to break them down so you know what to expect. The fire risk is going up. The winds will be cranking and some cooler temperatures. If you're not a fan of the warmth, are on the way. They're short-lived, but they're coming. Live look from the Cedar City Airport, Iron County, 82 degrees as we look west, and we can see some cumulus in the distance in Iron County and some activity on the tarmac. Our Southern Utah University camera always gives us a great view of what's going on in the southern half of the state. Satellite radar shows us pretty quiet conditions. High pressure in control, but the clouds increasing, moving into the northwestern corner of the state and the west desert. Expect that to continue as we get through the next several hours and head into the overnight with those partly cloudy skies. All in all, it's really nice out there. Temperatures slightly above the norm, 80 degrees in Salt Lake City, and we're going to see the 70s as we get through the next several hours with mostly clear, increasing clouds and that warmth wanting to hold on. 74 is the average this time of year in Salt Lake, so we're just above that. But tomorrow, things start to change. Area of low pressure is going to dip on in. It's going to trigger windy conditions in the southern half of the state, and that brings a slew of issues. That area of low pressure also brings the potential for some wet weather as this organized cold front is going to open the door for cooler air and the chance for some moisture. We do get wind alerts already posted and going into effect tomorrow morning. This does include for the Uinta Basin, both the western and eastern side, as well as towards Castle Country, southwestern Wyoming, dealing with a high wind warning. That will also be the case for the western Uinta Basin, so we are going to see gusty conditions. Of course, we know with increased winds ahead of a front, that really amps up fire danger. The critical risk spreads in southern Utah, and as a result, red flag warnings are already posted and have expanded this afternoon. So Washington County is part of this. So are the Color Country Mountains, the Grand Staircase area near Lake Powell, through Kanab, and yes, even into Castle Country and on the southeastern side of the state. So we know these go into effect and they'll be staggered. Some will be for all of Thursday, some will lead into Friday. Any fire start would spread quickly with our dry conditions really creating dangerous fire concerns. Okay, into tonight, calm, mild, little more cloud cover. Tomorrow, here comes the front. It's going to move in middle of the day, increasing clouds, and that chance of wet weather slides into northern Utah. Can't rule out an isolated shower in the central portion of the state. Heading into Friday, we get that cooler air flooding into the Beehive State, so temperatures will drop below average. And as we head into the overnight, I should mention hard freeze watch posted for the Sanpete Valley, Wasatch Back, and the Bear Lake area, so we get cold conditions. So if you've already planted in those areas, heads up, mid-20s, you want to cover those plants or pull them in. 60s and 70s for tomorrow. Southwesterly winds will keep it warm in Moab and down south. Also hazy conditions with blowing dust. It's going to be one of those days where visibility will be impacted in the southern portion of the state. That cooler air knocks down our daytime highs on Friday into the 80s. We climb back up to the 90s by the beginning of next week. Winds will be the big ticket item in Washington County. Here's the Wasatch Front. Slight chance of some moisture with this organized front that knocks us down to 60 degrees on Friday. Nice weekend ahead with the warming trend bringing us back into the 70s. Dry conditions really holding on, but this front means business and those warnings going into effect tomorrow. To stay on top of those warnings and any weather changes, download the ABC4 weather app. It's easy to do. Take a picture of this QR code, takes you to the App Store. You can download for free. That way we can be there for you.